my teenage years, from from my school age, from elementary until high school, I prefer to do, for example, I prefer to go to school every Sabbath to attend practice for PE. And I have this, behaviors that is not in accordance to the will of God. Until I found God, my dear brothers and sisters, last 2019, and that point, I should say that it was my 180-degree turning point as I face and meet the Lord. But it doesn't mean, my brothers and sisters, that when you have experienced revival first time in your life, it will happen in your life that you need to experience every day. You need to experience Jesus every day, And it needs consistency and commitment to meet the Lord every day in our lives. My dear brothers and sisters, we have silent battles that we are engaging in every day. We have this battle between good and evil. But the Lord is faithful, my dear brothers and sisters, that He is the one who is seeking us, not us. I am one of the revival teams, and honestly, my heart is not settled when we are doing orientations, we are doing the preparations. I am one of the revival teams, and I am one of the, specifically in the prayer team. My heart is not settled, and we have this, I am overcome by my inclination. I am overcome by myself and Satan. But I need revival too, even I am in the ministry. That's why I have learned many things in this revival series. I will share to you 3 things that I have taken from our revival series. I am reminded, my brothers and sisters, that God doesn't focus on our past. That is my number 1 takeaway. Number 2, His love is unfathomable. It cannot be reached by our own thinking or thoughts on how we perceive God, but it is very, amazing and unfathomable. Third, He is the restorer of our brokenness. Here in this church, I know we have battles in every day, and that battles, when we are overcome by that battles in life, we see ourselves broken, and we have this thought that when we failed God, we cannot go to Him. But I have tasted and see that the Lord is good, that His mercy endures forever. Psalms 34 verse 8 says, we must be intentional to seek God and taste Him. It says, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusts in Him." My dear brothers and sisters, our God is a loving God. He longs to embrace us with His grace, and He longs to reach our hearts even though inclination doesn't incline to His will. His voice is still calling us, and we are blessed because when we have that voice in our head that warns us to avoid those behaviors or lifestyle that is not according to God, the pen of inspiration assures us that the Holy Spirit is still with us. And now, we have ended our revival series last night. I perceive God now as my greatest lover, and also your lover. Our God His love is never changing. His perception towards us is still the same. We are precious in His sight, and He wants us to come back home in His arms again, to embrace His holy grace and never waste that wonderful grace that He has given to each one of us. May the Lord bless our Holy Sabbath day, and I pray that every one of us will seek God every day and continue to live the life of the grace of God. May the Lord bless us all.